Hello traders, Nalinakshi Swami here. I was interested in Cipla because it made an high of 1047 and it broke the structure and made an high of 1081. So to take, since it has shown the made higher high, I wanted a pullback to see where it can, where I can take the trade. So this is the imbalance area. I marked imbalance area. This is the imbalance area level 992. So I was waiting. See, it was correcting. Slowly, it was correcting. So today, I was knowing it was approaching yesterday. It was approaching this level. So I'll fine tune this point of interest. This is nothing but point of interest. This is POI, point of interest. That is around 993. I'll fine tune this level going to little bit lower time frames. Let me move to 4 hours. 4 hours. And then if I take the 50% of this, okay, 50% of this, it comes to 1008. And then I'll go back to hourly chart, and there also hourly is nothing, same. And 30 minutes is also the same. If I go to 15 minutes, the point of interest level decreases because it has mitigated. So if I take the 50% of this point of interest, the level comes to 1001. These are the levels. 1001 and 1008 are the levels of my point of interest. So before taking the trade, you mark I knew the point of interest that was around 1000.80 and another level as 1008.8. Before taking any trade, you mark the structure. So I do mark the structure from body to body. So I go to settings and disable the wicks. I started marking the low, high, low, high, low, and then it had stopped over there. So this was the structure. This is the price action which has taken place today. Okay. And you mark the structure. First, point of interest. Second, mark the structure. I'll enable the wicks now. Okay. Morning. What happened? You can see today morning, price came to this level, exactly the level of 1001.75, which the marked area was 1001.35. So you are prepared for the trade. This is my point of interest. point of interest. How did I mark? By seeing the imbalance on the daily, 4-hour and hourly, and then 30 to 15 minutes. I came down and fine-tuned it, fine-tuned the levels. Now, I'll wait for the break of the structure. What is the structure? This is the structure continuing here. The price came over here, it opened here, opened, and the price started pulling back. Buying pressure, you can see. So I marked the high of this low, high of this open, and waited for this. See, if I continue the structure, it came down to this level. And then break of the structure. You can see the break of the structure. This is the candle, BOS. So mark the break of the structure and take the trade. Buy on this. Or otherwise you can enter aggressively since you know the point of interest over here. Suppose if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you can enter early. Enter early. Okay. You are going to see the, here you can see break of the structure here. Break of this structure. Okay, let me change the time frame to 15 minutes. So after seeing the break of the structure, so you should know where are your targets. So this is one order block. I mean, you can see imbalance over here. Imbalance at this level. So this should be your target. So from the, if you would have bought at 1001 or 1007, so easily you would have got 1037 in the Cipla. That's how you can plan your trade and try to locate the stocks, and you can in advance, you can select it and mark the levels as such. How will you take the trade? Next step is, stop loss, risk management. Risk management, keep it here, and your stop loss is here. Stop loss at the point of interest, and the target is this imbalance area. So for the risk of 0.67%, you would have got 2.75%. So 1:4 gain. You could have got 1:2. This is how you can plan your trade and take the trade. So probably you have understood the procedure, what to follow. Select the stocks which are showing higher high, break of the structure, and wait for the price to correct or pull back to the imbalance area, and locate the imbalance area on the daily to lower time frames and mark the levels as your point of interest. And next step is to mark the structure, that is from body to body, and then wait for that level point of interest to price to come to the point of interest, and next wait for the break of the structure. This is the confirmation, and take the trade. That's how you can take the trade in anything, even in the Nifty also. Thank you, friends. I hope this will help you to mark the levels and take the trade.